The good old spotlight's in my eyes again. I can't see past the second row, but I know you're out there. I can feel you. I'm glad you all could make the show. Sort of have to interrupt or to open up like that, but it's the theme of this thread. It's love. Love is in the air. This is a thread that Mike started, our good buddy Mike over at MGK Boston. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. He started it last week. And being it's February, coming up on Valentine's, I guess that's a theme, is love. So I thought it appropriate. See, back in the day, we'd go to shows. This is what we do. We didn't have the smartphones with the flashlights built into them and shit. We just had the old school. And there was lots of these going around and other things too, but I won't get into that. I'm sure that still happens. So it's a 12 plus 1 theme for this thread that Mike's got going on, MGK Boston. Did I mention that? It's Mike over at MGK Boston. Go check him out. So it's all about love for Valentine's. So it's supposed to be 12 plus 1. I'm going to extend that a little bit just because, I don't know, there's so many. And so without further ado, let's get into it. Too Late for Love. I mean, those who are familiar with Def Leppard, arguably the first three are their best. There's lots of sappy love stuff. I shouldn't say that. There I am being all judgmental and shit. I'm trying not to do that, but this is where it stopped for me. The stuff that came after this for Def Leppard is just not up my alley. But these first three, great. And of course, Too Late for Love. Awesome tune on there. Next up, debut from these guys, kick-ass band, Tesla. Amazing band. And of course, this is the reissue that came out a few years ago here on the nice blue vinyl. Great record. And this is, I can't see what it is. I can't remember. I pulled it out for a reason. That's what he said. Love Me. I think there's another one on here that would qualify too, if I recall. Yeah, Too Late for Love. Another Too Late for Love. Why didn't I know that? I don't know. There's just so many. You know how it is. You listen to these records so many times, but you don't necessarily, I should say, I don't necessarily know the titles of the songs all the time. And when I'm under pressure like this, whew, love hurts. So Too Late for Love. That's a twofer of Too Late for Love. Next up, of course, the Cult, Electric. Love Removal Machine. Great album. I could have chosen their actual album, Love, but I don't have it on vinyl, so I'm sticking with vinyl. Too Young to Fall in Love. Motley Crue, Shout at the Devil. This was such a huge album, and probably my second favorite by the Crue. Too Fast for Love, I've said that numerous times, but Too Young to Fall in Love. Could pick a couple off of this one, right? Whole Lot of Love. Living, Loving, Made. I'm sure that one will make many appearances. And that's the other thing I want to do, is do some that maybe won't, after showing Zeppelin 2, that seems to be a bit out of order, but I did want to show some here that maybe won't appear as often. I don't know, maybe they will. But of course, the Cars and their debut, Bye Bye Love. Another, I think these are all stellar albums in my opinion. And if I'm showing you anything here you haven't seen, please, I hope that encourages you to check them out, because I think they're all solid albums. This is the one I want to do next. Yes. Love Me Like a Reptile. Motorhead, Ace of Spades. I suspect that'll probably appear. Maybe not. I don't know. Great album, though. I was introduced to these by my buddy, ironically, or maybe it's not. Yeah, it would be. My buddy Mike, back home, introduced me to Motorhead, believe it or not. And this is the album he had, along with, I think it was Overkill or Iron Fist. I can't remember. Long time ago, 40 years, more than 40 years, but anyway. And of course, I was just talking about this with Christian, CGC vinyl guy. Hair of the Dog, Love Hurts. Classic. And this one actually's got a cover of a Kiss song on it. And it's the debut by Girl, Sheer Greed, and Do You Love Me? And it's actually a really good version, really good album. If you've not heard it, I encourage you to check it out. Wouldn't be a proper list without this. I could say that about almost any of these, in my opinion, but AC/DC. You know what it is? Come on, I know you do. Love, Hungry Man. Love, love, love. Love is in the air. And of course, Billy Squier, Fall for Love. And this is 84, I think, Signs of Life. Yeah, 84, Signs of Life, Billy Squier. How many is that now I've done? I wasn't even counting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 11 already. I still got a bunch here, so a little more than 12 plus 1. Of course, Parallel Lines, Blondie. I'm Gonna Love You Too. I'm Gonna Love You Too. Great album. And I showed this one recently doing my Nobody's Vault But Mine episode 1. And it's A Flock of Seagulls, right? And Space Age Love Song. It's a really good album, actually. I just love that album. Priest, Defenders of the Faith, Love Bites. Another killer album. Some Canuck content. All the Nova. Hot Love. I thought there was another track on here with love in the title. You're My Love, yes. You're My Love, Can't Stop Loving You. Hot Love. There's a lot of love on here. All the Nova. Gotta love them. And this classic. I remember when this came out, actually. My brother got it, and it's Love Stinks, Jay Giles. And funny enough, the tune Love Stinks doesn't appear till opening track of side 2. But that is indeed the title of the album, Love Stinks. And what do we got on this one? Still Loving You. After all that, Still Loving You. And this is, of course, Scorpions, Love at First Sting. I think from here on out, they just weren't putting out something that I was all that interested in. But this was still a good one, in my opinion. And there was one I wanted to put on here, or show off. Yeah, of course. Lovers Rock, London Calling. Awesome album. Awesome album. And awesome song. The whole thing. Front to back. Double album. And many of you may be familiar with these guys, but you can't listen to almost any of their albums without there being at least one track with something about love on it. And if that is, of course, right here from Canada, April Wine. Stand Back, this one from 75. This is probably my favorite album of theirs, or pretty darn close to it. Victim of Your Love, I Wouldn't Want to Lose Your Love, Wouldn't Want Your Love Any Other Way, and Tonight Is a Wonderful Time to Fall in Love. So just on that one album. Then I remember when this one came out as well, my brother had this one, my older brother. This is The Whole World's Going Crazy. Give Me Love. This is the opening track. Wings of Love. And then on the other side, Like a Lover, Like a Song. And although it's not a love song, Kick Willie Road is amazing. Whole thing's amazing, but. And of course, April Wine, First Glance, Hot on the Wheels of Love, Get Ready for Love. Oh, which reminds me, I could have done Bad Company as well, right? Oh, so many. That's it for Love on that one. And then really where I kind of started to tune them out, Power Play. I think this was 80, this 84? 82 maybe? 82, yeah, Power Play. So this one's got What If We Fall in Love and Ain't Got Your Love. So that's it. That's my lovely bunch of LPs for Mike over at MGK Boston. If you've not checked out his page, please do so. There's our buddy Mike and his thread here for Love is in the Air, 2 + 1. That's it. I know that's way more than 12. What did I say? 2 + 1? Good at math, eh? 12 + 1. Go check it out. Hop on the thread. A lot of fun, and it is that time of year. Neither my wife and I are all that big and, not huge romantics. But I know there's a lot of those of you who are, and I hope you enjoy your special day and enjoy your weekend. And yeah, like I say, go hop on this thread. A lot of fun. Good one, Mike. And we'll see you all again next time here at Twanger's Turntable. Cheers, everybody.